Hour of lookouts at Gate Camp. Joe, there's been a lot of articles out this weekend, the Times, I don't know if you read it, about the death of Fracking. What's your opinion from someone who's down on the front line about what's being said?
I think it's all a bit premature. The press are all saying that Quadra have packed up and they've gone and taken everything away. But what we're seeing on here is we're seeing the flare stacks and we're seeing filthy smoke and flames coming out of them. They're still flow testing. The media are just all a bit premature.
Yeah, I've just come up here and 2 tankers have passed me.
Yeah, we've had 8 tankers so far this morning. We worked out how many tankers we had last week. We had 77 tankers last week, Monday to Saturday lunchtime. And we worked out that was, if they were all full, that was 2.5 million litres of water that have taken off site. Wow. So they're definitely still going.
So it looks just as busy as, say, what? Did you read the Times, what it said?
Yeah, I did. It's just making me laugh. A lot of the articles seem to have come from a little bit of information and then they've filled in the gaps themselves. We do wish that fracking was finished, but these are still here, and until they're still here, we can't afford to be complacent.
Yeah, you're watching these 24/7, aren't you? So you said last week it was 77 tankers or something like that. So yeah. What sort of equipment's going in, Joe?
Not much equipment at the moment. We did have a lot of lubbers come in last week and take stuff off site, which must have been stuff that they're not using because they're not actually fracking. They mustn't need that for the flow testing that they're doing at the moment. So it's mainly, well, this week it's been tankers going in, taking off water, and we've had there was a big forklift went off this morning as well. But it's just whatever's going on there, they're not needing a lot of equipment. They're having gas delivered, they're having water taken away, and just not as many workers going on site as we used to have. Obviously don't need so many to do the flow testing.
Are there any sort of different noises that you can hear of a night time, or has anybody else reported any sort of noise from the compound at all?
No, it's been quiet. Last week they were doing something at night though, which is unusual. I think when Ros was doing a night shift, she reported that the pad was quite illuminated, and then shortly after that we've had stuff coming out of the flare stacks. So it seems that they were doing something in the middle of the night that they needed to do in order to get maybe to get the gas flowing.
Yeah, have they been flaring then?
Yeah, they have. The weekend shift actually put up some photographs and there was a load of smoke coming out, really black smoke, which it shouldn't be, and actually visible flames above the height of the flare stack. And one of the things about those flares is they're supposed to be a covered flare, so you're never supposed to see the flame. So whatever was burning was the flames were shooting up, and it was really, really black smoke, which suggests either that it's not fully combusted or that it would be a unsaturated hydrocarbon that's burning if it burns with a really black flame, like really sooty.
Yeah.
Which isn't anything.
Wow. Yeah. So they haven't got they're not going to get any permissions, are they? Because that's run out by November, won't it?
Yeah.
They've already been told they're not going to get any more.
Yeah.
What's your foresight on the front line of do you think they're trying to string it out for?
I do. I think they're trying to string it out. They're trying to get the data from the flow testing, because I suppose it's like a cornered animal, isn't it? They'll try anything when they're on the ropes. So I think they're trying to get the data from the flow testing, and they're really hopeful that they'll get something phenomenal that they can use to pressure government. Who knows after Brexit? Who knows? What's going to happen?
The Tories are backing away from fracking, aren't they?
Well, about time. It's a shame they didn't back away from fracking when every other sensible political party did it, really.
That's true.
Yeah.
But they probably started to make a few bob by it in the meantime. In the last 3 or 4 years, the money that's been made by those who stand to make a profit from it, they must have turned it around and pissed off.
Yeah.
Even Lord Brown's sold it.
Absolutely.
I think, the way he's talking anyway.
What worries me about the Tories suddenly backing away from it is it because they can see this general election coming and they want to be looking like, we're not going to be the pro-fracking party, so we can safely reassure our Tory voters who wouldn't have voted because of fracking, don't worry, we're not pro-fracking. And then, once they're in government, do they change their tune? if they get elected.
Yeah.
That's what worries
Doesn't
me.
sound like the Tories, does it? Joe, thanks for speaking to me. You're a marvel of modern science, mate. Thank you. Nice
Cheers.
one.